Montevideo and the surrounding lands are a prime target for heavy rainfall and flooding. This particularly disrupts the lives of citizens in high flooding areas disproportionately from the rest of the metropolitan area, according to Andrea de Nigris from Resilient Cities Network. The potential destruction that the changing climate could bring onto the city would likely not be as bad as some of the other cities around the world facing these issues, as Montevideo is much more sustainability focused than a lot of other larger cities in the world. One study organized by the Global Covenant of Mayors, made to identify the hazards facing hundreds of cities and how far along they are to addressing these issues, puts the 5 highest hazards for Montevideo as rainstorms, severe winds, heat waves, drought, and vector-borne diseases. All of these are listed as medium-high probabilities, aside from the diseases which are currently being treated in a more immediate manner. And all of these hazards are part of the short-term adaptation plans intended to be issued by or completed by 2025. According to the same studies from the Covenant or the Global Covenant of Mayors, Montevideo is much farther along on their environmental goals than one would expect. The study categorizes Montevideo's goals into mitigation, adaptation, and energy plus poverty, and divides them into 3 phases, which are: for mitigation, the phases are inventory, target, and plan. For adaptation, it's assessment, goal, and plan. And for energy access and poverty, it's assessment, target, and plan. Energy access and poverty is currently fully filled on this site by the Global Covenant of Mayors and grayed out in recognition that it is, for the most part, already been addressed or being addressed. As for adaptation, all of the phases are filled out, although I am assuming that they are doing a little bit of fine-tuning as it is not grayed out completely, and the mitigation is currently on its final phase of planning. So, as it stands, Montevideo, relative to most large cities, is sitting at a very desirable spot in terms of being sustainably centered.